第37页，历史回廊，功成身退，伽利略号永眠于木星。
The Galileo Project, a groundbreaking mission to Jupiter. The Galileo Project was a space program launched by the United States in 1989. On October 18th of that year, the Galileo spacecraft was sent into Earth's orbit by a shuttle called Atlantis. However, Earth's orbit was far from Galileo's final destination. The objective of the project was to study Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, and its moons. The spacecraft eventually reached Jupiter on December 7, 1995. It later became the first spacecraft in history to orbit the giant planet. The Galileo Project, named after the Italian scientist Galileo Galilei, 1564 to 1642, was successful in recording some key data related to Jupiter, including the condition of its atmosphere. Furthermore, a number of significant findings were made regarding Jupiter's 4 largest moons, the so-called Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Perhaps most notably, data collected about Europa supported a pre-existing theory that this moon houses an ocean under the surface of ice that covers it. Finally, the Galileo spacecraft found that Jupiter's rings are composed of dust from 4 of the planet's smaller moons. In the end, like most good things, the Galileo Project had to be concluded in order to prevent the contamination of Jupiter's moons. The project was terminated on September 20, 2003, after Galileo had spent almost 8 years observing Jupiter's planetary system. The spacecraft was destroyed by being hurtled toward Jupiter at a speed of around 50 kilometers per second. Despite Galileo's end, we owe much of the data we now have about Jupiter to this project.